Howdy, everybody. It me. I'm back. Jodo! Been a bit since I've seen you. How you doing, Jodo? Or at least it feels like it's been a bit. Since I've started the Streamathon, I've been seeing a couple of people back. I don't know if you came back sooner in the Streamathon or not. It feels like it's been a bit. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's been a bit. But how you doing, Jodo? Where did the music go? Oh, it's got a low tone. Okay, it'll kick in. I think Saturday I'm swell. Was about to head to bed, but I just wanted to say hi before I do. Well, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. I need to sometime in Saturday, I need to just sit down and work on the audio. It's gonna be boring, but I need to do it, and the only way I can do it is if I do it live. So it's a thing I'm gonna have to do. Wait. A thought just occurred to me. I'll have to do some adjustments with that and see about it. Of course, have a lovely day 7 of your Streamathon. Well, thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a wonderful time. So, I don't think we're gonna dilly or dally this time around. We pretty much have what we have down with the thing. As for chatting, we'll keep chatting. First things first, I'm gonna hop onto the Minecraft server and just peruse around a bit. We're not gonna play too much. We're just gonna look around and see if anybody's made any particular progress. Probably gonna look for Lamb and make sure that he has been set up. Lamb in particular has been given a certain amount of permissions because he was part of the old world and all of his progress got undone. So I'm gonna give him some special care because it was not fair what happened to him. I can handle starting from the beginning because that's my colossal screw up, but Lamb did not deserve the situation he got put into, so we're gonna fix that. We're gonna get Lamb back on his feet. First things first. Also, I will probably have to take a break somewhere around 9. Just me right now. Alright, let's take a look around. As far as I can tell, nobody's gotten themselves any, what the... Okay. Nobody's gotten themselves too situated in any specific spot just yet. If there's a particular spot that I think Lamb should probably go for, I've picked out this little island spot for myself. It's close and it's got a nice little border around it. I'm thinking if Lamb goes anywhere, right here, I think is a good spot for him because I know he likes working around. The last time he was working on the hills, so he could make himself a spot right up here, or make himself a spot right here in this clearing. Either way, there's a lot of good spots that he can choose from that are decently nearby. So there is that. But we gotta handle that first. Now, as it appears, it doesn't look like there's anybody doing too much right now. Let's see. much is that. Let me see if lamb is available right now. Hang on one moment. I'm gonna just do a thing. I also need to try and contact Draco as well. Let me see. Okay, that's sorted. I think that's gonna just have to cover it for there. All right. No one's on right now. I'm gonna just get rid of this because it's in the way. Again, we're not gonna be playing much. We're just making a quick little adjustment and then being on our way. I'll actually need to get a couple of these trees out of the way. All right, that'll do for that now. Hold on. Oh yeah, once I get the house in, this will be a fantastic like little screensaver type deal going on. All right. Okay. That'll do for that. Now then, back to the main thing, which is, just chatting. So on our schedule, we've got a casual thing going out. First things first, just to bring it up, we're just going to be chatting for a bit, but there's a thing going on with Withering Waves that I want to go and give a try. So Withering Waves will be coming up pretty soon, because they have a collab going on with Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Now, I had not watched Cyberpunk Edgerunners when they announced it. I literally watched the first episode yesterday. No, the first episode last night, and honestly, I kind of like it. It's a bit much. Like, it's like pretty extreme in some of its visuals, but that kind of thing doesn't bother me. And I think it's thematically accurate to like the setting and tone that it's going for, but it is not PG. It really is not PG. Just saying. But anyway, we've got a couple of things to kind of go through first. One of the things I want to try and like consider while we're doing this is kind of a sort of range on some things. Also, hold on, I want to just quickly test something. This will just take me a moment. Okay. Sorry, I'm just fidgeting with my audio. Do I have filters on this thing? No. How odd. How very odd. That is very odd. I'll need to look into it and gauge a bit on it. I also need to try and fix the voice sync with my lip stuff, because unless I'm looking like directly at it, I don't think it is syncing up as well, because I'm more conscious of it when I'm looking at it. Music doesn't look to be too loud, so that's a boon. Okay, sorry, just adjusting some audio. Let's take a look at a little something something. Okay. Now, I have considered pulling up a video, but I think I won't do that this time around, because I want to kind of have that be like a particular thing. Doing it, I think, every time lessens the aspect of it. So we'll have to figure that one out. I actually could just go ahead and start Withering Waves up. Wouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Have you considered hydrating? Yeah, I just did. Just now. Is this a surprise? Hi, Violence. How you doing? Good, hopefully. We would hope for that. Okay. Not great, Chief, but doing better. Well, that is a shame. I get a lot of that for some reason. Like, I ask people in my streams, like, hey, how you doing? And then everyone's just like, and then it's like some people say, oh, I'm doing great. And then other people's like, not good. Really not good. And I'm just like, oh, how do I respond to that and it not be mean? Because I'm kind of I'm kind of mean. Like, do I respond in the respectful manner and go, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, well, hopefully you have a good day? Or do I be a jerk about it and be like, oh, well, that sounds like a really terrible thing that sucks for you specifically, but not for me? Like, which direction do I go? Unapologetically mean or understandable? I can't find the gray area. Like, both are, one is nice, the other is funny. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. Like, what do you choose? Well, I mean, I know what you choose. Like, it's in your name. Violence is what you choose. Like, I don't have to guess that one. Find the gray. I find the gray area depends on the person you're talking to and how well you know them, slash their situation. Let me think. With friends, you can usually make the joke before going into the sorry to hear that sort of stuff, right? I think you need like a setup. You need like a setup where you start genuinely and then you kind of lean into the joke, because at least then you've cushioned the blow a little bit. Kind of like a compliment sandwich where it's like you put on a compliment, reveal the information, and then put on another compliment. So you could do something like that. You can sort of compliment sandwich it a bit. That could be an option. Sorry, I didn't mean to go too quiet there. I'm just perusing my desktop for what I might do during the chatting phase. One must consider the options on the table. But yeah, I will probably have to leave a little bit later. Mostly it'll be brief, like 10 minutes or so. Around that point, it could be longer or shorter. It really depends on the circumstance, but I'll have to take a kind of break at around 9, which is 2.5 hours. Around 9-ish, we'll have that. I also need to handle a couple of messages and whatnot while we're doing this as well. So I'm gonna quickly type up a couple of messages in the group chat that I'm in to ease this one out of it. I'm keeping my eyes on chat. My eyes are on Twitch chat. So there's that. Also, I have been trying to figure out how to integrate like YouTube and Twitter chat so that I can read those off as well. The thing is, I learned that Twitch, or at least this is what the impression I've been given as an understanding, is that Twitch doesn't like it when you use multi-chat on the stream. So what that means is like they don't mind you using multi-chat, like streaming to multiple platforms, but they don't like it when you have like the YouTube chat on the Twitch chat stream. So like if you're streaming on Twitch and you have the integrated multi-chat, it can like flag you or something. I don't know the full context to it, but what I know is this is like, I've heard people having trouble with Twitch because of multi-chat stuff, because it was on the stream. It was like being displayed on the stream, and that was causing a whole thing. I thought, that's dumb. What else is new? But anyway, what was I gonna say? Right. I have been trying to figure out a way to sort of integrate multi-chat to get it to work properly. The issue is that the Stream Elements' multi-chat thing is a pretty rough around the edges. I'm gonna be real. It's pretty rough around the edges. Mostly because having the Twitch chat, and one of the reasons why I've only been using Twitch chat is because I have to moderate it a lot of the times myself, and I don't have moderators for the YouTube chat. Yeah, it breaks terms of service. I think it's really weird. It's like such a weirdly odd thing, but whatever. Hi, Owl. But yeah, I have been trying to figure out some stuff. There is a program that I recently discovered called, I think it's called Social something Media. It's Social Stream Ninja is what it's called. I'm gonna look more into it and see if I can't figure something out with it. It'll probably take me a little bit, but I'll figure it out as I go. I can moderate YouTube too if needed. I wouldn't know how you would do that because I don't know how you establish moderators for YouTube. Also, I think that's a little unfair to ask you to moderate Twitch chat and the YouTube chat and the Twitter chat all at the same time. that's just too much to ask of you. Like, the reason why I think it's fair, like, it's fine if you're just doing the Twitch chat is because you're usually here watching the streams anyway, so that usually handles it well. So what I'm looking for is some kind of multi-tool for chat that lets me view that, so that I can have a chat for YouTube and Twitter. I can't do Twitter anyways. Yeah, that's also fair. But yeah, I'm trying to find one that allows me to be able to like handle all three of them. I don't have one. Yeah, we'll need to make you one at some point. When I eventually, you know, when I eventually, you know, turn you into a VTuber. It's like once I get your femboy model in, you'll be golden. For those who don't know, there's a bit of a running gag in our friend group where there's like this gag where I'm gonna make a femboy model for Lamb because every one of us keeps calling it, saying it's like if he was a VTuber he'd be a femboy, and the whole reason why we say that is because his voice sounds nothing like a femboy voice. Like, the whole joke is just how it doesn't make sense. I used to have one. I was even in anime RP communities when I was 14, and then puberty hit. Hold on. Okay. That doesn't make sense. One moment. Ah, that's going out to the stream mix. I see. Is there a way I can isolate that so it doesn't go out to the stream mix? Nope. It just has to stick with what it sticks with. There's probably a way I could mute the game, but I would not know how. Wait. Okay, that mutes it from me. What if I did this? Hold on. I'm gonna be doing something live here. We're gonna do some funny adjustments live. If I press this, that mutes it for me. So what does this? This is mute personally. Mute to stream mix. And then there's mute all. I'm gonna try this one, see how that looks. Okay. It also gives me a little specific light indicator for that. So that's helpful. Okay, so I can keep that off. Switch this back on. And boom. Now we've got the whole shebang. Y'all got that music going. And the... Yeah, I'll need to make that adjustment a permanent thing later. I was in those communities till 17. Game is updating, by the way. I was getting Withering Waves up and ready to go. Because I don't mind starting it a little bit early. Because it seems like we're not going to be very chatty this for the start of this just right now. I try to give it a little bit of breadth so that we can have a bit of chatty. Also, it's stuffy in here. 1 second. Looks like my air conditioning is going to be unfair today. I'm also going to quickly do something. My model's gonna act a little funny. 1 moment. Almost done. Just give me a hot second. Okay. Now I just need to recalibrate really quick. Okay, that should do it. Okay. Sorry about that. Just needed to get that cleaned up. All right. So game is up. We're just waiting for it to load now. Also, if my audio sounds a little bit rough, I have been trying to slowly adjust and tweak it a little bit to try and make things sound a little better. My mother made quesadillas. I am a happy Chicano. 1 second. Chicano. What the heck is Chicano? In simple terms, explain to me what Chicano means. A white boy of Mexican descent. Okay, that's a very interesting slang term. Let's not use it again. Simply because I don't know if that's considered a thing or not. Because last I checked, I remember someone saying redneck was a thing. It's not slang. I do not understand. Therefore, I'm not risking a lack of understanding causing issues. If I understood it a little bit more, I'd be a bit more like, because I'm certain it's fine. Because, like, it's you, and I know you're more careful with your words, but I am not the brightest bulb. Sorry, I zoned out really hard for a second there. But yeah, Wuthering Waves is doing a collab with Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and one of the things about that is it comes with a free 5-star character, and I got the character. See, like I went in for a brief moment to just kind of see, okay, what's up with this? It's fun. She's a fun character. So we've got Wuthering Waves up. Let's get the game on the screen. Okay, let's get to it then. I actually have done this event. I don't think I have it fully completed. No, there was still one thing I hadn't quite gotten done because RNG was wonderful, as one would expect. What do we got here? That's new. Okay. I sent you a picture that you can check out later. I'll just look at it now. Huh. Okay. Hang on, you're watching me on your phone? In the minimized screen? Brother, what is wrong with you? How do you see what's happening? Sip, really? We really doing this? Is like, you have me on your phone on the tiny little minimized, not even on your phone, on the minimized version of your phone. It's pretty easy. It's so tiny though. You miss so much. It's so tiny. So we got that. Ah, right. Here we go. You can adjust the size of it. I didn't know that. That was a thing I did not know. Okay, before we get started on that, I want to check something. First and foremost, we've got her. I don't really have a good weapon for her. Yeah, I did unfortunately not manage to get her weapon. Hopefully another chance will show up for me to try and pull for her weapon, because I like how simple she is, and I feel like she'd have some good synergy with a few other characters, but it's gonna all depend. I've gotten a little bit. She's probably gonna be in the back for a while before I can actually properly use her in any team comps. But right now, my focus is on this crazy goober. I do not know a single thing about this character, other than her name being Rebecca. I think her design is really nice. I've seen art of this character a lot. When Edge Runners came out, I've been seeing a bunch to it. Her gameplay is really interesting. She cycles through like modes similar to Ayuki, but instead of like sword swinging styles, it's more like full on Second Amendment bang 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 kind of deal. Now she's got some items that I can probably guess are from the anime, so I'm probably going to get spoiled to a bunch of anime specific stuff if I play this too soon. So that's why I'm kind of not going to just go right into the Edge Runner stuff right away. I want to actually watch the anime a bunch before I really get into the depths of it. So right here is where I think I'm going to kind of stick to things. But that being said, The characters themselves are interesting. Lucy being light, that's neat. I don't know how that plays into the character, but that's neat. And then you've also got her being Electro. I'm guessing she's got to be like an android or something. That or a heavily augmented human. I'm not sure which. I am probably going to at least try to pull for Rebecca's weapon first, because then at least I will have the character and their weapon to work with. That's sort of the big deal here, is like trying to get the character and their weapon. There's also a couple of little things here and there that I'm interested in. It's a lot of cyberpunk stuff, so it makes sense. So first things first, I can already get 10 of these and shoot for a pull. Like, that is something I can go ahead and already do, but my luck is kind of atrocious, so I don't want to try it right away. So instead, what I will do is I am gonna go ahead and do, where's it at? The Whimpering Waste, because this refreshed and should be good. Now, actually, before I do that, before I do the Whimpering Waste, I actually should, because it's a new week, I should actually try to get something. Let me find it. Not you, is it? Okay, I do need one from you, which is this one. Huh? Oh! Never mind, I don't need to actually go and do that one. That's new. Heyuki is stocked up. You're stocked, you're stocked. You, I could get something for. Who isn't stocked? Like someone I need to get you stocked. So let's do a Hecate. Yeah, let's do a Hecate run, get all of the stuff we need from there, which will complete our dailies, and then we can do Whimpering Waste. And I have been working with her while she is like not optimized at all, and she does like put in like some crazy good work for that damage amping. I'm gonna take care of something really quick. Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Why?
What's up?
Hello? What?
I had to step away from the keyboard. Entertain them.
Okay. Hi, them. I'm Blossom.
I couldn't step away because the thing I was going to do is already at full blast. My air conditioner is being hot dookie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was supposed to watch One Piece yesterday with Boily Boyfriend, but then I didn't sleep, and so he said he wouldn't watch it with me because he's like, you won't be able to enjoy it. And then today we were gonna watch One Piece, and then we got into a serious conversation for multiple hours, and I was like, can we watch One Piece every once in a while? And he's like, this is a serious conversation. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to watch One Piece. Like the autistic freak I am.
What was it like a like you say serious conversation, and I can think of a number of things.
Oh, it was just we were talking emotions.
Okay.
It wasn't anything bad. It was just emotions and stuff.
I got to
that.
work today.
So I wanted to watch One Piece.
I love that. Just like I just bring up, I got to work today. You doesn't acknowledge it at all. No, not even in any ways. Just continues what you were saying. But
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm very tired.
I worked in retail for the first time ever.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna be leaving to watch One Piece again soon because he's just picking up food now, and then we're gonna watch One Piece.
I actually didn't get to eat much today.
I have not either. That's just why he offered to buy food because I literally.
I'm hoping Dad stroll because, oh, Dad, this is also good news. So, not only did I get a part-time job down at the local retail store,
Hi, Lamb.
my dad got a part-time job at the gas station.
Oh yay!
And he's really, really happy about having a gas station job, which I know sounds strange, but when you've done construction work, like hard labor construction work for 30 years of your life, the gas station job feels great.
Yeah, it'd be much easier.
Yeah, he's been facing serious back pains for the better part of 30 years. And now he's doing a job where it's like, it doesn't hurt.
Sip of marmalade. What the frick? This is One Piece hit blossom like opioids in rural America.
Oh boy, that's spicy.
Oh man. I read a fanfic that someone wrote where what was it? Are opioids painkillers?
Opioids are I think they're a type of they're a type of drug used in painkillers, but opioids on their own are like hardcore. They're like hardcore narcotics.
Someone wrote a fic where Law was addicted to painkillers because he had chronic pain, and I was like, oh, what a mood.
It actually doesn't make sense, but okay.
I take a lot of painkillers.
Man cured the man cured the One Piece equivalent of cancer, so
I know, but the idea was that even though he managed to cure it, like it had damaged his body so permanently that because of how many years he had it, there was no way that it could fully revive.
By the way, there's only been one single instance of Oda using a real-world medical issue in the entire show, and it's in the early start of the show. Everything else, like diseases and whatnot, he actively states, I don't want to use real-world diseases because they can get too dark. And I don't understand them.
Though amber lead is basically just lead poisoning.
Yeah, it's like a specialized type of lead poisoning. Yeah. But the main thing is the only one that's like an actual one that he actually used near the beginning was scurvy.
Oh yeah, because I mentioned scurvy.
Yeah, and it's the only time that happens. I think he had originally thought of like that as a concept, using that thing because that is one of the dangers of sailing on the sea, which is why you know a doctor is so important, and a cook and all that stuff.
And also a cook, yeah.
And according to Luffy, a musician.
Yeah, apparently that's important.
I mean, how else are you gonna have a good time?
Apparently, Eustace's hobby is listening to music, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I realized that he can't just like pull up Spotify. Like he probably has a musician just because he likes listening to music.
I don't know. I feel like Eustace Kid would have somehow figured out how to make a radio with his devil fruit powers. I don't know how he would have figured it out, but like the man does crazy stuff with his devil fruit powers.
I haven't been able to see him use it. I think he's gonna show up soon. Don't confirm this, but Luffy just got arrested, so I'm thinking that he's gonna end up in the same prison as Eustace. And that's what I think was gonna happen, but I don't know. Because Shindo said that, I said, when are we gonna see Kid again? And he said, sooner than you think, and didn't leave anything else. And I'm like, I want to see Eustace!
I will say, you see a lot of characters that you don't expect to see too quickly in Wano.
Freaking soy boy Hawkins, I hate him so much.
You do unfortunately see a lot of Hawkins in this arc.
And I hate him so much.
He is exactly... So that emotion you're feeling right now to Hawkins, that feeling you have right now, it doesn't change ever. Every time he's on screen, that's the feeling you get.
I was like, oh, cool.
Until Kid does this thing, and then it's like awesome.
Okay, so I was like, it was really funny because I was like, oh yay, we get to see Hawkins, and then Hawkins like immediately proved how annoying he was, and then he just like his
I was
power is-
excited to see you, you
I
jerk.
was excited to show you, you jerk. And then his stupid power, and he's like so selfish, and then he freaking hurts Law, and I'm like, just go away, dude. Go away. I don't like you.
I think
Fucking soy
I forget
boy
the
card
name of
weirdo.
I forget the name of the guy that ate the music, the music based devil fruit that does like all of the
Apu.
Apu. I don't think his devil fruit. I don't think his devil fruit is
Apu.
actually called the music fruit. I don't know if we know what the devil fruit. I think we know what the devil
don't
fruit's
know.
name is, but I don't know if it gets revealed yet
Okay,
or not.
What is Apu's?
I wouldn't look it up. I would not look it up.
Devil-
You might
okay.
get spoilers to it because there are things about his devil fruit that can possibly show up, and usually when you look up what is this devil fruit or what is this character's devil fruit, it gives you an explanation of what the fruit does a lot of the times because of the AI stuff.
I just want to know its name. I just want to know what it's called.
It's probably called the music fruit or the tune fruit.
I know it makes his whole body into an instrument.
Yeah, there are some devil fruits, particularly paramecias, that
Which is
permanently
kinda
change the body. By the way, Alvida's devil fruit. Do you want to know what it's called?
It's a slip fruit, right?
Yeah. In the English translation, it gets changed to the smooth fruit.
Oh, smooth. That makes a little bit more sense.
Well, here's the thing. The joke, it ruins a bit of the joke, is the way why Alfida looks different is because all of the fat slipped off. And her freckles, because she mentions about how her freckles are gone, is because her freckles slipped off too.
That's really funny.
That's the joke, and it's really, really funny that
Blossom setting up the spoiler rake to step into. So mean.
Blossom. Also, I love. Do you have the stream up?
Yes, I do.
I love that you look like you're guarding the loading bar.
I am guarding the loading bar. I will protect this loading bar.
It's stuck at 75%, and you're just like
I'm not letting it go any
you've just got
further.
your little grubby little hands holding it back, like grabbing it by the little loose tendrils,
Yeah.
like stay where you are. Yeah. Also, you remember that pink punk rock aesthetic that I was talking to you about?
Yes.
Like the gothic,
Yes.
like the gothic punk
Yes.
rock.
Yes.
I'm gonna make that for you
Uh,
for free, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
brother. Brother.
I'm gonna give you the Panzer treatment.
Dang, Nabbit. You're so mean to me.
You'll like it though.
But well, I like everything you
You
make.
won't turn it, especially because I have been adjusting my style to try and get more to like the style you like, because I already know it's like my artistic style, my shape forms, I'm still working on tightening it closer to the style that you like. As for the noses, I'm still working on that, because subtle nose details is one I've always struggled with, because I've always done very detailed. I'm so used to doing detailed noses.
One thing that I'm interested in, that I found kind of interesting about the One Piece style is that some characters have very particular noses, which isn't common.
Yeah, Robin is one of them. Robin has a
Robin.
very particular nose. NL.
It's, a Law even has a
Usopp,
particular
obviously.
nose. Usopp is very obvious.
Bon
Usopp
Clay.
is-
Bon Clay's got
yeah.
a very particular nose.
Let me take a look at Bon Clay again. Yes, he does.
Ivankov actually has a more standard nose, but his is also pretty standish in design.
Ivankov's whole design is so weird.
Well, he's based off of what's the name of that guy from, like, I think it's called like the Rocky Horror Picture Show or something.
Yes.
What is that? It's like the
I
one
heard
character.
a lot of characters. are
Dr.
named
Frankenfurter?
after- No.
I think that's the
did
name
you
of
know
the
that-
character, is like Dr. Frankenfurter.
You know that like the majority of the supernovas are named after real pirates.
Oh yeah. A lot of the big name pirates, the ones that are important, are named after real world pirates, like
Some of
Teach, for
them-
example. Intriguingly, Teach
yeah,
is considered
Teach.
one of the supernovas.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Like, I know Eustace Kid was named after...
Zorro is
some-
named after a real pirate.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, Roanora.
like-
Roanora is a real pirate.
I still think it's funny that, like, some of them make more sense that are obvious, like Gang Benji, you know, he's like Capone kind of character, but then like Law, it's like Law, and then he said, oh yeah, it's Edward Lowe, and I'm like, Lowe? How did it get turned into Law then? I don't know how that happened. And then I think like another one, it was Edward Lowe and something about, there's like some marine battle named Trafalgar that I believe that happened, that's why it was supposed to be kind of like Trafalgar Law, but it ended up becoming Trafalgar Law.
Hi everybody, this is my Streamathon. Blossom has invaded it to take over and talk about One Piece.
Yes.
Hang on a second, I've got to get a PNG of Luffy's straw hat to put on top of your
Put it on my
head.
head. Put it on my head.
It's gonna be a pain in the rear because OBS doesn't let you drag and drop stuff anymore, which is really stupid.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Let me see. Supernova name inspirations One Piece. Real life historical ones. Okay, yeah. Laws was his name combines the historic Battle of Trafalgar and the battle and then Edward Lowe, which is an 18th century pirate. Eustace Kid is named after the notorious Scottish
Gosh dang
pirate
it,
William
why is
Kidd.
it that it's like either a WebMD or a JPEG with like the freaking making you trick you into thinking it's a freaking PNG. Ah!
And the French pirate Eustace the Monk. Interesting. Oh, I can hear myself now.
You can?
And then Drake is Sir Francis Drake, an English
I don't-
privateer.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean you can hear yourself?
I heard it through whatever his
Lost.
name is. Yeah.
I love that you just like full like clothesline Lost there. Just like whatever his
I know.
name is.
Look, I'm too tired.
This schmuck who I don't care about.
A schmuck. Anyway, Basil Hawkins is
I have some
Basil
sad news,
Ringrose.
Blossom.
John Hawkins. What?
I cannot get a actual PNG because all of them on Google Images are lies.
Wait, I
So
think I
no
have a
straw hat
PNG.
for you.
Dang, no straw hat for me. I might have a straw. I do have a straw hat PNG. I'll send it your way.
You really want me to give you this, don't you?
Ta-da! I'm looking at all the supernovas. Apu is named after a notorious 19th century Chinese pirate.
I'm getting a lot of things happening at once. I gotta go, and I gotta check on my dogs. They're gonna be all finicky because they're waiting on Dad Stroll to get back home. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Well, since Astral's gone, we can start saying things.
Yes. I can't believe Killer was left behind. Killer's the only one that doesn't have any special name. Straight up, Oda admitted that he was being lazy with it. Freaking Killer gets no special name. That's so
Feel like-
sad.
I feel like a lot of writers, because I know with Toriyama, like they would constantly just forget things, so things
Well,
would
I
just get retconned.
He introduced like 11 new characters all at once, and so it makes sense that he'd get lazy
Oh.
eventually. Because he introduced Law, Kid, Bonnie, Hawkins, Drake, Apu, Beji, Arouge, Killer, and then he also introduced like a few others. So it makes sense that eventually he'd just be like, you know what? All of these are fancy names. I'm just gonna name the last one Killer. That's it. That's his name. He doesn't have a last name. He doesn't have anything else. His name's Killer. That's it.
His name's just Killer.
His name's just Killer.
That's really funny.
Even his captain, his named Eustace Captain Kidd. And he's freaking inspired by Scottish pirates and French pirate. Like he has like inspiration, but then Killer is just Killer. Even freaking ex-Drake, who should be like, oh yeah, okay, Drake, whatever, that's just his name. No, he's named after an English privateer, Sir Francis Drake.
Everything must have a deeper meaning.
Everyone does. That's why I think Law has a cool name too, because it's Trafalgar, which is the Battle of Trafalgar, and then he has Edward Lowe, so...
It appears Astral's back.
Hello. Astral.
I see that his model's mouth is moving, but there's no sound. Are
I
you still
can't-
muted?
Are you still muted?
I forgot to unmute the microphone.
Please tell me I don't learn to hate Drake, because Drake seems cool. I want to like Drake.
I don't think you'll hate him. I don't think you'll like him either. I think he'll just be like, oh, he's boring.
It might be a little boring. I mean, his backstory is cool. It's connected to laws, and like his father used to be a Marine that was a traitor.
Hmm.
Lamb, Astral Blossom is making me rethink watching One Piece with you.
Wait, so is that in a good way or a bad way? Are you gonna
It's a
watch it
bad
with
way.
me?
It probably
No!
means he won't watch it because of the way you describe it or something.
What? What? Why?
Blossom, you're turning Lamb away from.
What?
Good...
Why?
Look what you did.
Why? Why would you be turned
did.
away? Come on, Lamb, watch it with me. Come on. Let's watch One Piece. We'll be One Piece buddies. We'll be One Piece bipolar buddies, and you can tell me your favorite character, because I love hearing everyone's favorite character.
He's ruining it for me.
She's ruining it for me.
Why am I ruining it for you?
Well, for one, you talk to me about spoilers all the time, and yet
Well, I don't realize that he's there.
Broad stream.
I know. Mega Yapper for real. I won't talk about spoilers around you. Come on, just watch it with me. I want to see what your favorite character is. It will probably be Zoro, but you know, it'd be cool. Actually, it was so funny. Goodish was like, "Oh, my brother-in-law started watching One Piece," and I was like, oh, "What's his favorite character?" And he's like, "Zoro," and I'm like,
I
oh.
love having you in my streams because the simple fact of the matter is, it's like you just take all of the yapping burden off of my shoulders. I just get a
It's
free
really
yapper in the
easy.
background. It's
I get-
easy when you're here.
I get so disappointed when people's favorite character is Zoro, but I feel like there's gotta be some people that are so disappointed when I say my favorite character is Law, so...
Correct, I'm one of them.
Okay. My second favorite character is Corazon. How does that make you feel?
Correct, I'm one of them.
Oh, you still don't like that?
I mean, it's a more base choice than Law, but like, it's the fact that it's your second favorite that makes it like, yeah.
I don't watch One Piece, so I have no part of this.
I feel very close to Corazon, especially having a bad relationship with a sibling. I already hate the art style, Blossom. I'm giving the show the benefit of the doubt. No! It's really good.
I didn't
Come
used to
on.
like the art style either back in the day, but then I
didn't
learned to
either.
love it.
No, I really
because
like it.
the art style, for one, the Toei Animation, they take advantage of the art style a lot, because the animation, even in the early parts, before it got super detailed, just were very workable because the character designs were nice and simple, which allowed for a lot more dynamic motion and animation.
Yeah. Some of my favorite characters are Sachi and Penguin, which is really funny because they don't get any screen time. But they have gotten some screen time in Wano, and every time they show up, I'm like, it's Sachi and Penguin! And my boyfriend is
it's
like,
these two idiots
"What's up,
that I
Rick?"
love.
It's these two idiots that I love. They get no screen time and are basically background characters. Like, you never even get to see their eyes.
You know, one of my favorite lines, and I'm about to curse here because this is part of the line, but one of my favorite things I thought was like the funniest thing I heard somebody talk about, where it's just like they go, they're in a tabletop game and they're trying to remember characters like that they had met before. It goes, this is that person you met before, and then they go, which one is that? And then they explain that character and they go, oh right, it's that bitch that I hate. And I just thought it was so funny that his immediate reaction after remembering who the person was, oh right, man, it's that I hate.
Yeah.
I feel like that's you with most women.
Yeah. I need more women friends, man.
No,
I
you
wanna
don't.
Get some
I'm
women,
gonna just say right now, no, you don't.
I need to find an autistic woman and get her into One Piece and like.
No, if you find an autistic woman, she'll just talk. No, Blossom, if you find an autistic woman that's like a modern thought process woman, she'll take too much Tylenol.
I have to manipulate her, like I have to like go full Doflamingo mode and manipulate her into liking One Piece as much as me,
yeah,
and then
cool.
convince her somehow that the best character in the show is Law, so then we can share fanfics.
You are seriously one of I still can't believe Lost. I have to mention something here right now.
I'm crying.
Yo, Withering Waves,
I'm
nice.
crying.
Yeah. So I have to say this right now. Lost. Blossom reads fan fiction unironically.
What is that so weird? I'm right in the middle of a time travel one that's really good.
Now look what you've done, look what you've done. Look what you've done.
I was so caught off guard by the women thing.
That's what he got laughed about. Just like I need to find it on
I'm minding my own business.
Blossom, I need to find it.
I'm chilling.
You're just that caught off guard by my hatred of women.
I love the fact that Blossom is just like Blossom is like nope. I love the fact that I can't even talk with you jokers around. I love the fact that one of the most lively and interesting friends I have is a autistic bipolar woman that is a absolute misogynist. I don't think I've ever met a person who is so openly misogynistic.
I just love men so much. I love men.
I can't breathe.
That's just, man, I strive to be, man, I've been so milquetoast for so long. I strive to have the same level of like, the same level of hatred for
I just hate women. Just let me hate women.
No.
So I heard misogynist.
Elias, you popping in with that is just so freaking good. Elias, I love that's what get Elias in the call. It's 7 days in. Elias has not said a freaking thing in the whole thing, and then you come in with the man, I hate women, and he just shows up like he shows up like a lawyer with his hands together. And goes, so I heard you said you hate women.
I just had to come in and say my she's not the only one, because not me specifically, but my girlfriend is actually extremely misogynistic.
Oh heck yeah! Does she like One Piece?
No, she doesn't. I don't think she's ever watched One Piece. I think that it's just too long for her to bother getting into.
Tell her that she has to watch One Piece so she can fall in love with Law like I did.
Elias, I have to give you a warning. Blossom, like, I'm autistic. I'm really bad with autism stuff, so you've seen how I act. Blossom is worse.
I just
Blossom
really
is
like
worse,
One
huh?
Piece, okay?
Blossom is worse. Like, she will, like, I at least have the consciousness to pull myself away when I realize I'm going on a hyperfixation tangent. She does not. On one of her streams, she was supposed to play a game for like 4 hours, and then someone brought up One Piece once in her chat, and she didn't play that game at all that entire stream. For 4 hours, she just talked about One Piece. That's
It's
not a
happened
joke or an
multiple times.
exaggeration. That is a real thing that she
Literally,
did.
I think it was Draco. He was like, "Hey, where are you in One Piece?" And I was like, "Oh, let me tell you." And then I started getting into like all this stuff about power scaling and interesting the characters, and I was like, "Hey, do you think this character could have beaten this character this time, Stan?"
Anyway,
it went off
Blossom,
rails.
I have to shut you down because this will go on forever if I don't stop it. And also, Elias actually has positive feedback because he also plays Withering Waves.
No.
Yes, yes.
You
I-
boring.
I'm back. I had to go clip the moment.
Oh, you can post the clips in the chat now. I got that fixed.
I can.
Yeah,
Can I just
yeah,
copy
I got
the
it
link and-
fixed.
So if I do this,
for like
it works.
yeah, for 3 years, we could not get that to work. I finally fixed it.
Let's go.
Awesome. There you
Bro,
go.
it sounds like me. Like my stuff, I just have things that have just been broken for years.
Oh.
Like there's stuff. I even have audio problems on my PC that have been plaguing me for years.
Yeah, I can
There's
tell.
only. I hate women, but there's 2 women that I love. There's only 2 women that I love, and that's Midna and Female Law.
I mean, to
That's
be
it.
fair,
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
I-
count. It's canon. He was turned into a girl for a while. She was really pretty.
So like you could say the same thing about like female Kirito. Like hello.
oh
No.
gosh, actually no, that was it. So
No.
funny thing
I only
about
want
that,
Female
Technically, would
Law.
that be a
She's
trap?
So pretty.
technically that's a
she's so
trap
pretty.
because it's just a very effeminate male model.
No, Female Law was really pretty.
Blossom,
I
you're
wanna
gonna give me
figure
an
her-
aneurysm.
I'd go lesbian for free Female Law.
Please stop.
Bruh.
I'm going
This is what I mean by she's worse than me, Elias. Like she will go full unhinged.
What is good content?
I'm
Also,
only
Minna-
friends with her
Minna.
because we're both. I'm only friends with her because we're both autistic and we tend to sync up really well because of that.
Minna is also very attractive. Have you seen her Twilight form?
Okay, you got it out of your system?
It's not even
they're
One
not
Piece. That
wrong.
was Zelda. See?
I mean. They're not
Anyway.
wrong.
Elias.
Yes. Hello.
First of all, thanks for coming in here and saving me from this. Second of all, the collab is actually interesting because they're using a different thing from like the regular
Which is
redeems.
why you always keep your astrites as astrites.
I thought
Yeah.
you said ass rights.
Blossom.
What?
I am trying to swear less. You're not helping me with this.
And
Dude, great.
you're not the one swearing.
You're
Okay,
doing-
Blossom, look at your feet.
You're doing great.
Yes.
Now look at where they're going to be.
Ugh. Hey, I saw a meme where someone said that like they were joking about 6'7", and they said that
No, I'm
Shanks
gonna cut you
couldn't-
off
couldn't
right
do-
there.
I can't. I
I'm
got
gonna
no.
cut-
Never
I'm
mind.
gonna
You lost
cut you
me.
off
You lost me.
right there
Shanks
before
can't
this
do
gets
it.
out of hand.
I'm just gonna.
No,
Shanks can't do 6'7".
I'm not letting you finish this. You're not finishing whatever it is you're saying. It's not happening.
You had me, and then you lost my interest.
What
The
do you
moment
think of
I
the
heard you
gameplay
say,
for Rebecca
the moment I heard the
and Lucy?
The moment I heard the "suh" in that sentence, I logged out on that conversation instantly.
6'7", 6'7".
I will kick you from this call, Blossom.
Do it.
Do not think
Me
I
too.
won't.
Kick me. I have to leave anyway. I'm gonna watch One Piece with Boily Boyfriend.
Freaking
Kick me. Kick
Go.
me. I dare you. Do it.
Freaking-
So
No.
your boyfriend? Are you saying your boyfriend is One Piece character?
she's gone, man. She's gone. Reduced to atoms. She's a headache.
Well,
but
what I
she's
was
my
saying
headache.
is, what do you think of the gameplay for Rebecca and?
I haven't played Lucy. I have messed with Rebecca in her in the tutorial thing. Rebecca is interesting. She plays a lot like Hayuki in that she has like a flow process, like a stage progression that she goes through, and then it resets at the
She
end.
does.
Yeah. So she has like a 3-stage progression where you've got her regular weapons, which are just the 2 pistols, and then she has her shotguns, and then after that it's like her Resonance Liberation, which is just straight up a first-person shooter, bang, 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 and then it resets that loop. But that's just my first impression. I don't know the fine-tuned mechanics of it like I do with Hayuki.
Yeah, I'll have to look up because I don't even know how Hayuki. Like I have Hayuki, but I'm behind on the campaign. I'm on 3.0 story right now, so I can't even get her leveled up past level freaking 40 or get her any.
Right. Well, I'll say this with Hayuki. She is currently, at least in my experience working with her, her best combo is with Chisa. Because
which I have Chisa.
Yeah, because the reason why is because Chisa's like specific havoc buildup thing works in conjunction with Hayuki's Glacio Chafe. And they can work and combine, and it can increase Hayuki's already stacked damage.
Yeah, I use her and Lene with them because I unfortunately there are a few characters that I need that I still don't have. Like, I want to have a. And I took a little break from the game, so that's why I did as well. Ameth came out, and I didn't get her, and I didn't get
Ameth is good.
Either. I know. I actually was playing a challenge that you could play as her. I actually mastered her rotation, and I'm like, bro, her rotation is so easy.
It's super easy to pick up. Also, do you have an air conditioner or a fan on?
Oh yeah, shoot. My air conditioning's broken, so that's actually my fan.
So you should Discord, you can go in, turn noise cancellation on.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm bored. I'm gonna quickly draw myself another.
Hey, Lost, you're bored. There's a Minecraft server for that.
All right, can you hear it at all?
Tiny bit, but not too much.
Okay.
It's manageable now. It's not like overpowering your voice.
I think my cat just headbutt the door, thinking it was open.
My throat hurts from yelling at Blossom. No, cats are just that by default.
What on earth is all of this stuff?
Normally my door is open,
but yeah,
or at least it's slightly open. So.
I've been messing with a couple of different team compositions just to kind of get a good feel with it. Currently, my 3 favorite teams that I have right now are, this one will come as no surprise to you because I know you have her as a team comp, is Kartathea, Arrow Rover.
She's my favorite character.
Mine as well. Kartathea, Arrow Rover, and either Brant or currently I have can't remember her name, but she's the newest Arrow character. I didn't get the chance. Yes, Sigrid. I did not get the chance to get the Bard character, unfortunately, because she's the Bard character is like the best team comp with Kartathea because she can constantly.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I learned it later that she's the best comp character for her because she can constantly build up the arrow erosion for her ultimate. Because the way the Bard character's ult works is you press it and then you change to a different character. She stays on the map and constantly applies arrow erosion on everything while her song is playing.
Yeah.
And that just amps up Kartathea's damage like crazy.
Yeah, I can't get. I've never been able to complete Weewa, by the way.
I've caught up to the story multiple times. I took a break from it a good while, and then I went through the whole like welcome back thing that they do when you take a break.
Yeah, I meant like what you're doing right now. I've never been able to get to the 3500 on the final phase.
The Whimpering Wastes.
Yeah, even with Kartathea.
Oh no, that's the thing with Kartathea is she spreads the enemies out a lot with her widespread attacks. That's one of her things. Is the real thing in Whimpering Wastes is not it is not damage. It is grouping. It's one of the reasons why the one girl with like the chest for a weapon is like super popular because her whole deal is like in combat or as an assist, she's always grouping up enemies with her skills. That's kind of where it comes in. Hayuki is in a very similar boat, but the thing is Hayuki's can get away with it because she can dash around the map like crazy. Like, here's an example.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Come in. What?
I'm listening to things that I do not understand. I do not quite comprehend.
No, I'm on someone else's screen though.
May the sakura incinerate. Burn this.
I can use one if, yeah, if you want. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you need to turn noise cancellation on because I could practically hear that whole conversation.
Yeah, that's fine. I know. I actually don't have noise cancellation on because if I make weird noises, usually it doesn't pick up for a lot of
It
people.
doesn't pick it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever Discord has been really weird because even though I have noise cancellation turned off, it is still not allowing me to like use like some of my soundboard stuff. It's really weird. It
Also-
works on OBS, but for some reason Discord just keeps like cutting it off, and it's like it's frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah,
Also-
right now I would actually say my account is still kind of bricked. I'm working on unbricking my account.
Oh right, because I remember that was it. I think I remember seeing that in your thing. Is like you had an issue with your account going on.
Because I have not made the best pools. So I finally got a Linnae.
Well,
and
Linnae's
I'm
good.
also, yeah. So I also have a problem with I am a completionist, so I am a
Oh,
I have
no.
everybody's not as much as like a completionist to getting every person because I'm afraid to play, so that's my problem. But because I'm a free to play, I'm a free to play who must have their matching weapons.
I'm not free to play. I like the game enough to actually go ahead and say, yeah, you can take this, because I like you
Well,
enough.
it's not
to
that
give
I
it to me.
don't. It's that I'm broke.
That is also fair.
That, yeah.
You know, I got to tell this to Blossom, to a few other friends. I didn't get to tell you this. You remember how I told you once before, ages ago now, that I was currently unemployed
Yeah.
and that I was just kind of making things go as much as I could due to circumstances? I'm employed now.
Nice.
The downside to that is I'm employed in retail.
Oh no!
That is
At
unfortunate.
a convenience store during the late summer where they're doing their new rotations of stock. So it's their busiest time that I joined in.
Oh. Did you manage
Yippee!
this?
Today,
I-
today was
I-
my first day of work, and when I went in, half of the boxes that you take to get the stuff out, they have a stamp on there that shows, okay, this is like, there's a serial, a sort of like 2-point number on it, where it's like BA, where it's like B2 or AB or A2. It says like where things are, because you have the name of the product, the type of like shelving it is, and then the area, like sort of like the area stamp of where it's at on the shelf. Half of them didn't have the area stamp, so I've just been walking up and down aisles for the better part of 5 hours, just trying to find where these things are, because it's fresh stock in and we haven't gotten everything properly organized. So my first day experience was them getting a bunch of different managers from like 5 other stores to help with this, because the manager of that store is backlogged due to a lack of hires, because she is right next to a gas station managing the building, and to top it all off, no one wants to work there.
Yeah, sounds legit.
One of my favorite aspects about this whole thing, though, is I am one out of like 3 guys that work there. The rest of them are all like really short women. Like none of them go above my shoulder in terms of height. So all of them need ladders to get to the sky shelves. But then I walk by and I just go, I just grab the box and just set it on top of the sky shelf. I go, this is not so bad. And they're just looking at me like, you know what, you're tall, you can handle this.
I'm sorry, if you did that next to me, I would genuinely throw the box down at you. because at that point you're not doing it to help, you're just doing it just because you can.
I mean, it was funny.
Yeah.
You're laughing, ain't you?
I mean, yeah, obviously it didn't happen to me, but if it did happen to me, a whole different conversation.
So have you seen my team comps in this game? Like the characters that I have?
I think I've only seen one of your team comps, and that was the one with
like,
Kartatia.
Yeah, I have Hayuki. Like basically, I have a new team now because I have Chisa, Hayuki, and Lene, but I can't use her until she's leveled up.
Right.
And then I have basically I have Phoebe, but no Zani because I don't like Zani, and I wanted a DPS Phoebe. But she's kind of difficult to use right now.
I'm surprised you don't like Zani. Zani's pretty easy to understand.
Oh, it's not as much that. It's just I pooled because of characters that I liked. That's the issue. So I have Kartathea. I liked Lupa, but I didn't pull her. I have Kartathea, but I don't have the Bard girl. And I also have Yuno, but I don't have Augusta. But at the same time, I use Yuno as a DPS Yuno.
Funny thing is, it's the reverse for me. I have Augusta, but not Yuno.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Because that's when I was taking a break when she was coming out. I can't remember her name, but she's the lady with the shotgun.
Oh yeah. Galbrana.
Galberna or Galbretta?
Galbrana, yeah.
Galbrana. She's interesting. I wish I could have had the opportunity to pull for her because I definitely, like, at the time, I definitely needed more, like...
She kind of has been replaced with her role for everything.
That checks out.
So she doesn't really exist in a meta at all, which is fine. I don't usually play for metas.
Yeah.
I still think Kartathea should still be like the strongest in the game, and I don't think they should allow anyone else to go above her. But that's just me.
Well, actually, lore-wise, with Hayuki, it actually makes sense that Hayuki is like as strong as she is, because she's meant to sort of be like the way Hayuki got stronger. Well, I can't say that because that would be spoilers, but
yeah, I know she's like a bunch of different people, like a bunch of
not
different versions of
exactly.
herself.
So what happened is, for her to get as strong as she did, she sacrificed all of the potential futures for herself that she could have had, and just accumulated all of that into strength. So she basically just, like, in a paradoxical way, basically sacrificed every, like, opportune future she could have so that she could just be a straight warrior.
Interesting.
And also because she's sort of trapped in, like, where Chisa is trapped at, but in like a more limbo-ish kind of state, and only recently she apparently like got out. We're getting some interesting developments in the story. I will say, this point in the story is where things have gotten like pretty interesting, because we start to actually see more about like who Rover was beforehand.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing, and I've heard like 3.0 and 3.1 storyline is like amazing, so I'm trying to get to it.
Yeah. Some of the recent storylines have been like, I would say it's like a lot of it is like spectacle stuff. So it's much like you would expect with like the storyline stuff in any way. It's like, it's not there to be like a super hard challenge as much as it is to be a spectacle. They go hard into the spectacle aspect of like their storytelling. I gotta give perks where it is due. Withering Waves does like their shot composition right. Like they always do like their choreography and shot composition during conversations and whatnot, like always really well. It's not like a flip back and forth constantly. It's like the camera's always being put into these very dynamic angles and positions. I love the way that they handle the camera in this game.
Yeah, it's very, and I just love the storyline.
Yeah.
Storyline so far. So that's why it's like I loved the Kartathea storyline. I think it was 2.4.
Yeah, Kartathea's storyline was like crazy fun. Like when you first get to be Arrow Rover and then cycle between Arrow Rover, Havoc, and Spectro Rover as like a big dynamic thing with yourself is like really freaking cool. All right, I gotta lock in for this one. Hang on, because I'm getting closer to the end.
I forgot how to do techniques, so I have to reopen an old file just to remember how to do it. It was hard light.
Initiating criticality protocol.
It was
Locked in. Attack confirmed. Applaud for me, Ryan.
Lupa's a fun character as well. I like the combo.
Lupa, yeah.
I like her action combos. They're very dynamic and fun. I didn't quite get them at first, but once I got the grasp on like how the mechanics work, I was like, oh, this is fun. I also just like the fact that she is like a damage booster. Like she's not necessarily meant to be your main damage dealer. She's meant to be off damage and then boost up damage for your main damage dealer, which is why she works really well in a comp with Imyth.
Blade cleaves the night. Herald burst in light. From the sky, fly high. Truth.
So one of the things that makes Imyth really good for Whimpering Waste is most of her like skill attacks, like when they get light up, actually pause the timer. So she has a lot of skills that pause the timer and then deal out damage. So she's really good for
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So her primary skill, it has like a build-up meter, and when that meter gets full, it lights up, and when you press it, then it does like a cutscene animation for the attack. Like this right here is her Resonance Liberation. I am not streaming this on Discord, so that doesn't make sense if I mention that because it's going to be just stream delay.
That's all right.
Actually, I can just...
It looks like this. Oh wait, I'm not.
Shut up. Listen, I don't often get to gush about a game like the games that I like because I'm very, very specific in the niche of the games that I like, and it's like Elias is a breath of fresh air here.
Yeah, I really like Withering Waves. Withering Waves was good enough that, and the repetitiveness of Genshin, I just couldn't. I stopped after Notland.
One of the things that with Genshin for me was it was the traversal aspect of Genshin felt too long a lot of the times. Like exploring, like once you've discovered one thing, you've kind of understood it. With Withering Waves, because the movement is so fluid, and in and out of combat, the whole thing is everything should flow in a fluidic manner. Like switching between your teammates in Genshin does not feel fluidic. It feels like, okay, I've put this status effect on the enemy, now let me switch to my main damage dealer to get this effect, and then switch back. It doesn't feel like there's a dynamic between characters as much as a dynamic of the system. Whereas Withering Waves, every character, yeah, you have like the fusion and all that stuff mechanics as well, but it's more about how each character has their own unique way of handling that thing and how they can have dynamics with each other. Like example being Imyth has like a ability that boosts up build up for other resonators. Lupa has a skill damage boosting ability, so if you have like a support that starts things off to give everybody a buff, then move to Lupa does some damage, and then when she gets to the end of her rotation and moves to the next one, she's boosting the damage of your main damage dealer and applying the special effect that works well for them. Same thing with like Chisa and Hayuki. Chisa and Hayuki's bonuses, the stat they put on them, stack with each other. So not only is Chisa getting a damage bonus by just, doing what she does, but she gives a super strong damage dealer that can regularly deal like massive amounts of damage, a even greater percentile of damage boost on top of also getting healing from Chisa. It's just, I like that there's this dynamic between characters, not between systems.
Now, I do miss the systems part of Genshin, mainly just because the one thing that would solve this issue for this game is them actually releasing 4 stars. Because people like me, I just
Right.
can't. It's hard for free-to-play players. I get a lot of characters I want, yes, but to work all the systems, they sometimes kind of lock some of the characters in to specific systems and other things where they have to have specific teammates. But because of that, there's no room for like, let's say,
Play.
yeah, for you can't do anything else. You have to use those teammates. That's why I wish they had more 4 stars in the game.
Yeah, I do think a few more 4 stars that have good like universal synergy would be good. Like a lot of the 4-star characters, they meant to kind of have synergy with each other or with specific 5 stars, but not like universally. Whereas someone like Lupa has like a universal damage boosting synergy to basically any like fusion dealing damage dealing character.
Yeah.
Structural override initiated.
I just realized, did I start streaming it in Discord or not?
All targets in sight.
I don't know.
I did.
Was,
I
watching
did.
that
Okay,
earlier.
thank goodness.
No, Astral. No, you're not.
By the way, sorry for all of the pings in the server.
No, it's fine. I have to ignore it.
Command mode
I don't think
engaged.
about it.
Same. I get so many pings on Discord. I just ignore them all.
See?
Guidance ready.
They get it. They get it.
That's also an issue. Like,
No, don't. No, hey, don't. We don't bring up that part.
I do kind of a similar thing, but I have very specific servers that I actively keep up with. I'm very selective with a lot of the servers I am in.
Over the seas. Scorch through the void. Light show of the
I'm
phenomenon.
known I'm making something really, just like really quick. Except I'm not being that quick, and it's kind of getting to me.
A ghost don't feel
so it's interesting that I see that you have the new character. Is she just not built yet? The last one?
Uh,
mine to guard.
Because you're not using her with Imeth. You're not using the fusion
it's
burst.
I didn't get a chance to pull her weapon, and I don't have a good version of that weapon. Like I don't have a leveled up version of that kind of weapon that she can use yet. I'm gonna have to build up a weapon for her first.
Souls sing in harmony.
Her main thing though is more about grouping. She is like, she can do some good damage, like, but she's definitely off damage as compared to like Imeth.
World is mine to guard.
But I do think she would work really well with Imeth. I don't know all of her mechanics yet though, because I'm certain she has some very specific mechanics that help her work well with Imeth.
Yeah.
All units fire.
I will say, I keep forgetting her name, but the character I'm currently playing right now, she is...
Yeah, Mornier. I don't have her.
Mornier is like, in terms of like support, she's up there as like grade S support, like Shorekeeper.
I'll end you.
Like she's up there like with Shorekeeper in terms of like the kind of support she gives.
Structural override authorizing maximum output.
I also don't have her fully leveled up, and yet she's still like doing really well.
Ready. Locked in.
Well, I say leveled up, her skills I don't have leveled up
Oh,
just
yeah,
quite
yeah.
yet. Like her level is leveled up, but not her skills.
For me. The fight is on. Please, Bill. Boom. Into the spotlight. Whirling up. Blade cleaves the night. Peril.
Yeah, I pulled Chisa when everybody said she was worthless, but I pulled her because I wanted her anyways.
Same thing, actually. I only recently got Chisa's weapon, actually.
Same, actually, because I needed it, and I was
Wait,
like, my
so-
Chisa's kind of struggling without it right now.
Me and you both did the exact same thing. We just pulled her randomly when people were saying, she's not really worth it. And I was like, I'll get her anyway, because why not? Because you never know when a character's you know, things might switch up. And lo and behold, because one of the things I've learned with Withering Waves is a character, there really isn't a character that is like totally like not worth anything, because they're always going to have a team comp that's going to like make them work really well. Like team comp that...
Yeah, there's Yin Lin though.
Yeah. I forget her name. She's like one of the 4-star characters. She's a support character, but not very popular for the most part. What's her name?
Baizhi?
Is she the one with a lot of the yin yang symbols?
Oh no, that's the 4-star, 5-star girl.
5-star? I thought she was 4-star.
No,
she
she's
is
4-star, but she has 5-star animations.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, she's a favorite of Kuro's. That's why she gets special treatment. She has 5-star animations. I forget her name. Buling.
Ah, right. I know Buling. I can't remember her face right now.
Yeah, and she's
but I know
actually
Buling.
got decent comps for a 4-star.
Well, one of the things is she has really good comps with Kartathea, weirdly enough.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. I think one of the meta plays is to use her with the Bard. And you get like super damage from Kartathea because of that.
The savior rises.
It's interesting. I use Chisa with Kartathea.
Starlight over the seas.
I think that's one of the fun things about it is, even though there are like obvious like meta or big team comps, you can still find some really niche and fun team comps that work really well.
Yeah, because if you use Chisa, she because kind of like the people who used Phoebe in Kartathea, you stack those, and then Arrow Rover can transform them into stacks of arrow erosion.
Right. There's also the fact that Arrow Rover is just a... I genuinely think the team comp of Arrow Rover, Kartathea, and I'm never going to remember her name, the Bard character?
Chacona.
Chacona. Say it again?
Chacona.
Chacona. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce that correctly, but Kartathea, Arrow Rover, and Chacona are, in my opinion, like a perfect team comp. They just all support each other. Arrow Rover is just straight support to Kartathea, both in healing and in damage boosting due to arrow erosion. And then there's just her with just constant arrow erosion and healing. It's just...
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I lose half of my HP bar as Kartathea because I have 2 healers constantly giving me back my health. And of course, Lene is just... Lene has cemented herself as being universally good because her whole shtick is based on the toon break mechanic, and she's really good at it.
Yeah, and she has so much amplification.
Yeah. Like there's a reason why I have like Lene, like it's Chisa, Lene, and Hayuki. Just it's so fun to just watch these two buff up Hayuki, and then I just see things turn into a frozen snow. But yeah, currently I have like 5 primary teams, which is this is my most recent one, which is, you know, Hayuki, Lene, and Chisa. My other main team that I'm working to build up is Imith,
Diana or Dana, Denya. There we go.
Denya, that's it. They always have a strange way of pronouncing it. Denya and Mornier, because of course that makes sense. I just haven't gotten how? You literally just how?
You got this.
Denya.
Denya, correct.
But yeah, Denya it just works really well with like Mornier and Imith, but that's a bit of a loaded phrase because like everyone works well with Mornier.
Yeah, I don't know her fusion burst mechanic though, or how fusion burst even works, because I never got into it since I don't have the character.
I don't know how it works either. That's the funny part about it. I don't know how it works, but it works. This one's probably my second favorite team to play, due to the rotation they go through, which is Phoebe, Zani, and Shorekeeper. Because Phoebe and Zani are just a fantastic duo. Because Phoebe can just stack on and build up like Zani's meter while also applying Spectral Frazzle. And then because of Shorekeeper, the bar, like the... How did I forget what it's called? I literally said it before. It was called something liberation. What was it? Resonance liberation? Is that it? I think that's it. But yeah, Zani's resonance liberation is just raw damage when there are stacks of Spectral Frazzle on an enemy. They are a really good team. It is a shame though that Zani really doesn't. I don't think Zani works quite as strongly without Phoebe. She can.
She is too locked into Phoebe. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very locked into Phoebe, but I have seen some people work around it. I'm not sure how they've done that, but they have. But the gameplay rotation is just very fun for me because how I'll start the battle is I'll start with Phoebe, build up the meter, and let that build up Zani either all the way or halfway, and then I switch to Shorekeeper. Have Shorekeeper do her thing, start her Resonance Liberation, switch back to Phoebe, continue that rotation, and then go to Zani. And then I just keep looping back between Zani, Shorekeeper, Phoebe, Zani, Shorekeeper, Phoebe, and that rotation is like a perfect sync from like energy buildup.
Has this Weewa been bugged for you? Because I'm getting a little annoyed with this. Some of these big rock golem things, I'm hitting them and they're not losing health at all, and it completely ruins my rotations.
I'm not sure. I haven't gotten into the collab thing just yet because I decided I would watch the anime just so that I could see what it was going on with that. Because
okay.
Just to see how it was going. So I haven't gotten into Night City.
Well, I'm talking
yet.
about what you just did. It's called people call it Weewa.
Oh,
for
right.
whimpering
Race.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Which one are you on? 9, 10, 11, which?
I think I'm on the 9.
9. Okay, so
yeah, for some reason the big rock golem dudes keep not losing health.
So more than likely they're getting overshield. They're getting like a shield because that's
no. Like everybody else dies except, and then they only like they aren't dying at all. But you're saying they are getting overshield from the other enemies.
There's a possibility that they're coming in with overshields because there's a type of mechanic where their bar is like gold, and you have to lower their shields first before you can deal damage to their HP. A way you can break that shield is through Mistune, which is why having characters that really work with the tune break mechanic are helpful in that regard. Especially with the current stuff going on, because one of the big things with the environmental report, which is the main thing you're trying to build around a lot, is one of the big things right now is when hit by a resonator skill, enemies in the mistune state take an instance of tune break and then exit the mistune state. So Lene is pretty solid for this one because she constantly inflicts mistune and all that stuff. Hayuki does a good job. A lot of the more recent characters are really built into the mistune thing, so they fit pretty well to that. The other thing you got to consider is enemy resistances. So you just got to ignore, like, whenever it says like enemies are resistant to this, you just do not pick a team that has that damage type. The other thing is the items itself. Because I have Hayuki, one of the best items I can use to make her busted is the eye that gazes into the abyss, because it goes, enemies take 50% more total Glacio Chafe damage. Inflicting Glacio Chase on enemies increases the total Glacio damage by 50% for 5 seconds. she can stack this effect pretty much every time she attacks when she's in her second attack stage. That's why she can just shred through. This item was straight up just made for Heyuki.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that they don't really have any good ones for other characters, though.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things with the Whimpering Waste is they do try to use it more as a means to let players really try to min-max the new character. I do think that's like the main thing they tend to use it for. But if you have a really good team comp that isn't, you know, off to the resistance aspect of this, you can get through it pretty well. Like, see, this team's the Arrow team, so I could just stick with my current comp that I've been doing. Well, actually, I don't think I can because item in costume. I can. So I'll get Yuki and yes.
So why was Lamb yelling at you earlier about a ladder?
What?
The last comment is Lamb or Astral the ladder. No, it's not. Wait, my thing isn't updated.
No,
What
that it is.
My chat is not updated. What it says?
That is the last thing on there. It was Astral the ladder.
See, I'm going crazy. Going insane.
I think you are going crazy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so why
Maybe
was
get out of the
Lamb
room
yelling
full of
at the
rats.
ladder? No, stop!
You never know, because those rats will make you crazy.
They made me crazy once.
Crazy.
Hey.
I was scared. What, Lost, what have you changed into?
What do you mean?
Are you a slime with a caution cone on your head?
Is there a problem, officer?
Depends. Are you toxic?
I'm not allowed to swear.
I gotta
was
mention.
very tempted to say one on the spot.
I gotta say though, I've seen you like some clips of this image of you, Elias. It was the one of you doing like the rats made me crazy thing during the Mario Kart game. That was probably way back when, but I love your Discord reactive so much because it looks like someone, like when you talk, it looks like someone has taken their thumb and pressed it on your head and you just sort of squish.
Yeah, that's a squibby. You can get one from Kiba.
All right.
Let there be snow. Brittle snow. Raining moon. You prepared for this, have you not? Roam above the inferno, gazing at the snow.
Drive safe! That's all you got? Need a ride, sweetheart? Don't blink! You'll miss the best part! Blink. Flicker into form. Push. Down to the deviation corrected. This ends here. Connection severed. A pivotal moment.
You should have run. A life as fleeting as the first snow. Swirl. Brittle snow, fading blue. Raining moon, follow my moves if you can. For all wishes spoken,
This vessel I offer.
Drive safe. Yo, over here. One more. Tie a bow and call that
What the?
my signature.
Disappeared, guys.
Lifeline, block. Flicker into form. Exile, in a breath.
Dude disappeared.
Structural collapse.
My stream.
Cutting through the
No, yeah, the other dude, he left the chat. He just
meet
disappeared.
your end.
Oh yeah, no, Lost does that.
Dismantle.
He'll just show up and then go with basically no announcements.
You can trust me. Too late to escape. Take your final dive.
It has been a bit since we've been in a chat call, you know. Nice
Yeah,
to hear
it has
you
been a
again.
Hey, thank you. Nice to hear from you as well. I think 1400 is the best I'm going to get with my Cardathea team on this one, so... Because I couldn't get past 1300
How are
for
you
a minute,
scaling
so-
your Cartathea, if I might ask?
HP.
You doing the HP build thing?
Sakura incinerate.
Yeah, it's dead.
Burn this.
Have you done the minimum of 3 on each echo?
What do you mean?
So, the way I've been handling my echoes is, you know how there's like a little gold bar that shows up to show you when that specific thing is good for that character? Like having more
Yeah.
arrow attack or attack, all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's like a sort of minimum amount that I always try to stick to, which is at least 3 for every echo. I've gotten pretty lucky with my Cartathea. I think I have like 3 of them have 4 gold points, so that means I'm boosting 4 of her primary things 3 times
yeah,
over.
yeah.
And then the last 2 I think are 3s, and a lot of the ones I got lucky with, which are just a lot of HP scaling stuff, but also crit scaling stuff. Scaling Cartathea's HP and crit is kind of the way to go for her damage, because she really works off of air erosion. So if you can get a good crit rate and damage on Cartathea on top of scaling her HP, you're just dealing a lot of damage. But it works best in comp with Arrow Rover,
Yeah.
because it actually increases the amount of stacks she can apply. That's the thing that makes it really beneficial with Arrow Rover, is by the fact that you can just increase from, I think it's like, it goes from a max of 3 or 4 to 6, which doesn't seem like a lot, but then it's like, oh, that is quite a lot.
Together we stand. Uber, be my salvation.
I'll have to check my build after this, and I'll let you know.
Right.
I'm just trying to... that wasn't the 400k I usually like to get with Yuno.
Don't stand in my way.
Leave it to me. Loading. Stay calm. I engraft you new.
We'll see what score I get from this.
Sentinel protect me.
A again. Bruh.
To the sentinel.
Maybe I should try a different team for my Yuno team instead, because Yuno's not the best for,
Whimpering Waste.
no, but he can be decent. It's just you miss some shots or timing, it kind of screws stuff up.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and try my, let me do Shorekeeper, Sanwa, and, the other C name that I can't remember.
Oh, I feel that one.
They're all C names.
There's a lot of characters with C names. Like for the longest while, I just kept calling Cartathea Frere-de-Lys because it was the name that wasn't a C.
Give me strength.
Why did it start me out as this character?
I can spare a minute to knock some heads out.
Okay, so
First it teleports me.
in Whimpering Wastes, the character you like when you restart the match, the character you were last on is the character it starts you as.
Gotcha.
Why it does this, I don't know, but you can just like switch right beforehand, and it doesn't mess up your comp too much.
Leave it to me. In war with time. Sentinel protects you.
The nice thing about using Shisa with Cardathea is if you do lose some of those stacks of air erosion, she provides a little extra damage with her Bane.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always, whenever I try to get my team comp for Cartathea, Air Rover, and whoever I put on the next one, because it changes, I always have trouble finding Cartathea because I keep looking for Fredelise.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why, but every time I look for Cartathea, my eyes are looking for Fredelise instead, and it's just like, no, that's it's a different profile picture. Would be this. I don't know.
This is not going too well, I don't think. Not going too well, I need to reset it. I'm only at 900 with 12 seconds left, that ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah. One of the key aspects to it as well is with Whimpering Wastes, it really does depend on the items you're picking as well. Because knowing what, like having a team that meshes with that item is really important. You always have the exquisite tokens, which are usually pretty solid most of the time, but they have been more favored to specific types these times around. The golden ones are always going to be ones that are specific to like the character that's currently like popularized or going on things like that. The three main items right now are focused for fusion damage, glacial chafe, and spectro damage, which are, you know, pretty important to like the current character roster.
Yeah, that's true. I'm curious how Lucia is going to be, if it's going to be better than for Hiyuki than Lene.
Hard to say. Augusta also, she's so strange to get a feel for. I haven't even quite figured out how she's meant to function, but like I just have fun with like the way her combat style works. And it weirdly works. I don't know how it works, but it works. So don't question it.
Yeah, she's good at Whimpering Wastes.
If you know what you're doing. With her, which I do not.
Yeah, I guess. I don't have her, so I don't know for sure. I just know that that's one of the most popular teams, which is why they, Augusta's been pretty strong, so they've been adding a lot of electro resistance to a lot of things recently.
I guess that checks out. Alright, I'm gonna try something, and hopefully it goes well. Actually, dead. Alright, let's see if I can get
this last one, and then I am on to the last bit.
So far, I've managed to do pretty good with this round. In an hour, I'm gonna have to go on a quick break.
Yeah.
Primarily because, along with myself getting actual work, my dad also finally got some work that doesn't destroy his spine.
Oh, that's good.
Actually, I might have to go now because my dogs are barking.
Oh, here.
Possibly. They may have let him off work early.
Oh,
Right.
Dang.
Give me a second, everybody. I'll be right back.
I don't know if I can be heard. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I can be heard or not, or if these people can even hear me.
I was muted that whole time.
I was curious. I was like, I don't hear him, but I see him talking on his stream. Maybe he just has Discord muted. Because I'm in the middle of a game, so I can't exactly check.
I have a mute button for my sound for my audio mixer. I use that when I want to mass mute my mic. I have two ways of muting my mic, one through Discord and one through everything. Actually, no, I have three ways. I have one to mute on Discord, one to mute on just OBS, and one to mass mute all around. I pressed the mass mute one because I was just I just wanted the music to play. Anyway, hi Draco, welcome back, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Sorry, had to take care of my dogs because they're getting antsy. They have bad separation anxiety. They really love my dad, so when he's not home, they're just waiting for him to get back. All right. But yeah, I'm just currently. What breeds are they? They're pits. we have a bunch of baby kittens, and Zoe, the smaller of the two, she mothers them all the time. She constantly cleans them.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like they're barely like a month old or so, but she can't help it. She loves those little kittens so much. It's gotten to the point where we was keeping them in like a big I think it's like a 3 foot deep. It's like a 3 foot by 2 foot. No. I think it's like a 3 foot by 2 foot cage. It's a really big cage meant to be like for really big dogs. And we put some blankets and whatnot in there because it was like a nice container to keep like everything organized. But Zoe just kept going in and laying next to the kittens all the time.
Dang.
She really
That's cute,
likes
though.
them. She really likes them, and we know the reason why is because we can tell she wants to have puppies just by her attitude. We know that because she reacts that way to anything that's like a baby. It's just how she handles it. She just acts that way. She's really funny.
That's funny.
She's really affectionate though. Like, one of the things she'll do is, and she's very good at being very gentle, is she'll grab you by the hand with her mouth and walk you around. And the reason she does it is like if my dad's like on his phone for too long, she grabs him by the hand and just tries to like gently pull him away from his phone and give her attention. And she'll just walk in a circle in the living room. She has no real direction to go anywhere. She just pay attention to me, love me. She's such a big baby.
Yeah, I've been with dogs that do that.
Kaden, she's a big old... I lovingly refer to her as a tree stump of a dog. She's a big old baby too, because what she'll do, Zoe will, she don't ask for your attention, she gets it. Kaden will lie on her back, looking at you with begging eyes to rub her belly, and the moment you do, if you stop, she cries.
Womp womp.
It's the cutest thing. It's just like, she goes, I didn't say stop. They're both very fun dogs. They're very good. To me and my dad. To pretty much most other people that... Most others, not so much. Which is the point. My dad got them for guard dogs. Well, he didn't just get them for guard dogs, but that's one of the big reasons he got them. Yeah, I don't think I'm good with that one. Yeah, I didn't do very good on that one. Also, one of the things I've learned with the Whimpering Waste is if you don't do too well on your first team, you'll probably do alright on your second team. Also, the first and second team have different things going on. Like, the first team already has, like, the ability to swap with your teammates a bunch, and then the second team has their Resonance Liberation already built up for all three.
Yeah, that's nice about the second one.
Yeah, the second one, if you have a team that really uses their Resonance Liberation quite a bit, that one's pretty good for it. It's why Imyth works really well for like the second team, because her Resonance Liberation is something she almost practically spams.
of messed up that rotation.
Yeah. Playing Whimpering Waste for hours on end made me figure out how to really do team comp on this game.
Yeah, I know. It's hard though to get S's on everything.
It is really hard, and ultimately you will not always get S's on it. That's just the one thing I have accepted, is like you will not always get that, but you don't always need to.
Yeah, but there's still time. I still haven't been able to get 1300 on the end of it, so I haven't been able to unlock some of the things because it says for like
the
you
end
have to
of
have
it.
3500.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ending one.
I know which one it is. I think I've only ever gotten that one maxed up once, because of specific team comp stuff. That last one's hard. I think a lot of people have trouble with that one if they don't have like full on mid-max builds going on.
I have mid-max builds, but not mid-max teams, unfortunately.
Right, that's also an aspect to take into consideration. Also, I got really lucky with my Kartathea, so she's a little bit stronger.
I mean, I do need a little bit more crit damage. I have 266 on her.
With Kartathea, I ended up getting her twice during her pull rate. And then I also got her weapon, I think, twice as well.
Nice. Yeah, I have her weapon. Her weapon's an essential part of her kit.
Most of that is one of the thing that I will say is a bit of a downside with Withering Waves is unlike Genshin, where you don't really necessarily need like a specific weapon for a character most of the time. With Withering Waves, most 5-star characters work the best with their weapon.
Yeah, like, now there are some exceptions, like, Lene doesn't need her, weapon, but I still got it because I'm a completionist.
Right.
The only weapon I think I don't have for, their signature is Yinlin, which is unfortunate because it's a great weapon for,
For the most part with the Whimpering Waste, it is just, the Forbidden Waters is the one where you're going to be getting most of your, Astrites anyway. The respawning ones, it doesn't give you as much, but it's more about the challenge, really, for that one. Getting, 7 through 11 is kind of where, like, the Astrite gain is, and then the rest is more about a challenge with a little bit of reward. At least that's how I've kind of been handling it. They've changed the way they handle the daily stuff now. They now have a weeklies thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, I don't know what it is yet either. I haven't looked into it yet. I've only got about 40 minutes left on Withering Waves before I have to change to a different thing.
Okay.
By the way, I would ask if you'd like to join on Friday for repo, but I think we're full now. I don't know if we could, unless you want to come in like at the tail end with 1 hour left. Because
I don't know at the moment what I have on Friday.
Because Air and Future, they should be showing up on there, and they really sort of filled up those last slots, and I don't know how to use the player expander mod, because there's a mod that like doubles the amount of players or something you can add to it, and I unless it's like Minecraft or Risk of Rain 2, I do not like dabbling with mods too much.
That's understandable.
It's mostly just because you have to go through a third party a lot of the times. Like, I don't even like doing Among Us with mods, even though the proximity mod for it is like the most popular thing.
Yeah, and like I'm trying a bunch of different teams, but it's like it sucks because like honestly the best team that I've done so far for the second play has been my Uno team.
Let me look through my characters and see if I can remember some of these names, because I am like the worst. You know, I know. Face. Ah, right. I keep forgetting that's how it's pronounced. Yuno is interesting. I only got to play her in like the sample bits during her storytelling and on some of the event stuff. Her gameplay loop is so odd. I don't quite know how it functions, but it is fun. The way you sort of change dynamics is very fun.
Yeah, and I just tried to do it with Carlotta and I can't even get past 1,000.
Yeah, I do
With
think
Carlotta that has almost 300 crit damage. She has her yeah, I got 934.
Carlotta.
So like, I have these older characters that just don't hold up as well because I don't have any of the new ones.
Right.
Other than Lene and Hiyuki and Chisa.
Right. A lot of the stuff with like Whimpering Waste really is like end game territory of like in terms of mechanical builds.
Yeah, because my Yuno, though, she has 67.7% crit rate with 284 crit damage. Cardathea has 66 crit rate with 266 crit damage with 49,000 HP. But then, yeah, actually, yeah, here we go. My Carlotta is got, I need to increase her crit rate a bit. It's 56.9, but her crit damage is 301.8%.
Carlotta is
Even
a
my
little
Camellia.
tricky because with her, she doesn't do like rapid hits over and over like Cardathea or Lupa or Augusta or Yuno. She does
Yeah.
one or two big hits in a combo, which is interesting because that's how Rebecca plays. Rebecca plays in her loop, she does only like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, and then she gets like a boost in like that overall as it goes. I don't know how Lucy plays. I hope I'll get lucky enough to actually get Lucy's character because her character looks, the gameplay of her looks really interesting. I'm always a big fan of like the characters that use like string abilities and whatnot to do stuff. It's always been a very interesting aesthetic. Something I would like to also see them do a bit more, just because sometimes I don't really care for the default outfit of a character, and I would love to see like more outfit options. They do sometimes have like a good amount of like outfits for certain characters, but it's very few and far between. Like a good example is, I would say, where is it? Hayuki's base outfit. It's not bad. I just think I'm not the biggest fan of its particular design, mostly because I think this I don't know what it's not necessarily a skirt. I don't know what you would call it. That aspect flows a lot, and because it's not using a physics based engine to determine the flow, but rather a literal model animation to determine it, it can look a little bit stiff on like a lot of tight turning areas when you're just roaming.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about Withering Waves that I think is kind of crazy is it doesn't use a physics engine to determine the way clothes flows. Like all of that's actually like animated.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and the way you can tell if something uses a physics engine to determine the way things flows is if you do rapid turning. So if you do AWD, DWA, AWD, DWA, if you do that back and forth, and the animation stays stiff in that, if the clothing stays stiff in that motion, then it is using a animation rig instead of a physics rig.
I gotcha.
So, as strange as it sounds to point that out as a flaw, it is a remark thing to Withering Waves and how good they are most of the time with animation rigging.
Interesting that they have accessories now.
Yeah, they've been been adding a lot of different little things here and there. So most of the accessories are not purchase stuff, they're event-based stuff.
Yeah. Oh, you can actually buy Yuno's livery again. I was actually wanting the Yuno's livery probably for my bike. Yuno's or Cheese has looked pretty cool.
Where's that at? Oh, yeah, I see what you're getting at. I actually did, I got kind of by accident, but I don't mind. I got iMyth's one because it's it changes the tires white.
Yeah, I prefer the black and green style, and it goes well with Yuno's colors, the blue, the black, blue, and like the blue green.
Currently, I've been rocking the anniversary skin.
Yeah,
but my usual go-to is Lene's one. Can find it. Where?
That being said, I do need to
Head out.
yeah.
Nah,
I
you
gotta
good,
go
man.
get dinner, so I'll talk to you later, my friend. I hope you have a good rest of your stream.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for dropping by. It was nice hearing from you. It was nice hearing you again. I hope you have a good rest of your evening and enjoy your supper or lunch.
Thank you so much.
I don't know your time zone.
It's dinner. Alrighty, thank you so much.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Later, Elias.
Bye bye.
Good timing, actually, because we're getting to that point. All right, let's see how many asteroids we actually have got going for us right now. Apparently, we're 2,600. Decent amount, to say the least. That could net us still just 10? Oh, you're limited to 10. Really? There's a limit to how many times you... Okay. That's intriguing. So let me take a look then at some stuff. Because that seems odd to me. Interesting. That must mean that there's other way. There has to be other ways to get more of this stuff then. I think this is probably the main way you're meant to get it. Or maybe? I'm not sure. I'd have to sit back and figure this one out. Well, I am gonna try and shoot for it. I was gonna just build up for a while, but well, as it seems, that does not appear to be an option. I'll give this a go. Oh, per purchase limit. I see how it works. Okay, it's not a hard limit overall. It's a per purchase. Okay, that makes more sense. That's actually a lot better because that lets you only that lets you not screw up your thing. Do I go ahead and try to do a pull for her weapon? Yeah, why not? I'm no chance I'm gonna get lucky, but like, go. You'll get the first one out of the way. Okie doke. So, how did that affect? You get this stuff now. Oh, that one's on sale. I'll go ahead and take that. Let me see what that is. I grabbed it not knowing what it actually is. Ah, it's a title? I ended up getting a few titles without knowing. Sigil? No, it's not a sigil. Let me go back and actually look it up, or maybe if I actually, you know, figured out what it was, it would probably be the smart choice. What is this? Oh, it's a chat. Oh! It's chat bubble? Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. And you can get the chat background. I didn't know that was a thing. That's really neat. Okay. Do I? Well, I can't. I was gonna say, do I try to go for character pool? And then I thought, well, technically I cannot. Well, alright. Oh, okay, so I can go ahead and get some asteroids right here. Let's do that. Trial's not in the usual spot. Okay, so it's Huntress or Guts mode. When Rebecca is in Huntress or Guts mode, she gradually recovers Hot Hand, casting Enhanced Heavy, Ratatat, Huntress, or Enhanced Heavy. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely need some practice with her. Look up a tutorial, figure that one out. I'm gonna turn that music off right now and turn up the game audio, because I want to get immersed in this one. All right. I just got her in and it immediately just, it's over. Okay. That was Rebecca. Let's try Lucy.
What a drag. Let's play. Firewall paper thin. No challenge.
Huh.
Time to crack some ice. Nowhere to go. Share with
Interesting. So they both have a very similar point and aim
you. See him?
ability.
Almost feel bad.
She's very good at gathering. Oh, she's gonna be popular in Whimpering Wastes. There's no guess on that one. She's gonna be popular in Whimpering Wastes. She's the gathering type and also a damage type, so she doesn't just gather, she deals damage as well as gathering them. That's a key thing to have for Whimpering Wastes. That one's up and done. Need 600 more. Let me see. Oh, right. I was trying to remember what it was, but now I do. What do we have here? So a Spectre team would be optimal here. All right. What do we have? Yeah, that one's... Second crit rate and crit damage is always going to be a blast. It's how it functions. This looks like it will have to be the last thing I do, though. Okay, nothing there.
I don't have all day. Come on.
I can tell they really were going hard on the music with this one.
Efficiency. All yours.
Loading. Iron graft you knew. Sentinel protected.
No contest. All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Reduce to dust.
Alrighty. Good energy level, duration. This should be interesting. I did not mean to press that. Did not mean to press that one.
Comes with the job, I guess. All yours.
Leave it to me. Stay calm. Astral modulation. Sentinel protect me. Silence.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm just kind of locked in right now.
Beyond God. Together, mover. Be my salvation. Purify.
I like to be immersed whenever I'm in this game mode.
Together we stand. I call upon the sentinel.
I don't have all day. Come on.
Oh. All right then. We've just been stacking crit. It's just, it's getting out of hand.
Comes with the come on. Give me your worst.
Sentinel protect me. Crystals, give me strength. Path is arduous.
No God.
In the name of imperative.
I can spare a minute to knock some heads.
Oh, we are going to turn the boss into Swiss cheese. Hey, fire! How you doing, Crit? Why does it feel like it's been ages since I last saw you? Going good? Well, that's good to hear. Hopefully it goes even better while you're here. Trying to avoid spoilers? I am as well. I don't know. I'm on a 3 streak with... Hang on. I don't know. I'm on a 3 streak with you. Fair enough. I feel like it's just that you're so quiet. Like, you're here, but you're often really quiet. And it makes me feel like I forget that you're here. Which is sad. Yeet. But also, yeah. Crit, I'm also avoiding spoilers. I lurk during work. Right. But yeah, I'm also trying to avoid spoilers as well. I just started watching Edge Runners just to try and see how all that stuff works and get more invested into the characters. So I haven't gone into Edge City or anything just yet. I've just been doing like the beginning stuff, like the current event, Whimpering Wastes, daily stuff, and right now I'm doing the new thing with weeklies, which is interesting. The way it's getting handled is interesting. Out of curiosity, Crit, have you attempted to try and go into the server, the Minecraft server for the subathon, not subathon, Streamathon?
Crystals, give me strength. Godly forces approach. Beyond God. Leave it to me.
At this moment in time, I have no time for Minecraft. That's fair. I was just asking. I was just asking just because I was curious. That's really it. But nah, I grasp I get that. I do get that. I will in the future. Well, it's only gonna last for this month, so keep that in mind. It's a temporary server. It's only gonna last for the month. During the Streamathon is when it will last, so it won't be there forever. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a kind of event that I'm going to host in the server near the end of the Streamathon. That's why I've been trying to get more people in there for funsies. All right. Let's get into the real meat and potatoes.
Astral modulation. Sentinel protect me. Answer me. Over there, mover. Be my salvation.
I wonder if this is gonna end. Okay, there's still more. Excellent.
All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Come on.
Sorry, how much damage was that I just dealt? I saw a number. The number was impressive. All right, into the dreamless dream. Let's go. A lot. Someone go back and clip that. I want to see what that Oh. Oh, I see. The boss music didn't have time to play.
Comes with the job.
Sentinel protect me.
Surprisingly not Scar this time. Guess they're changing it up. Music is kicking.
I can spend a minute to knock some heads around.
Oh, that was a big number. Oh, I hit that on the right beat.
Reach me. Loading. Stay calm. Roar with tone. Sentinel protect me. Give me strength. The name of them.
No, I don't have all day. Come on. My silk thing is not needed enough. Don't stand in my way. What a waste of time. Come on.
Ordain.
That was awesome. I don't know why the music slaps so hard right now. This must be music from Edge Runner because this is... Either I have not been listening to Withering Waves music or this is music from Edge Runner. Oh, that felt good. That felt pretty good to do. Oh, that is awesome. This, I hope this stays. They have just made this go from very nice. Now, these usually refreshed weekly anyway. Well, this one's new. This one right here, I don't think refresh. I didn't know if this refreshed weekly, but anyway, this here is new, and I like that. Like this right here refreshed weekly anyway. This was like a common thing anyway. And you would have gotten asteroids from it anyway. But the way it's like you're not technically getting more asteroids than what you would have gotten normally, because you're just getting them through this thing now instead of directly from this. But it means that if you didn't like doing this, you can do like this little thing, and it's like a leisure and fun one instead of battle strategy. I like battle strategy ones. That's just what I like. But I like that they've given you more of a option now, and it looks like they have plans to expand it in the future, which is very nice. So you now have this, which gives you the 160, and now you've got this one, which also I think gives the 100. No. This one gives 90. Well, how much did this give? It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. So this one gives 60, and this one gives 160. So in total, if you do this regularly, you get a decent chunk. Now, obviously, they didn't actually increase it. They just changed the way layout, made it easier for you to access rather than doing it constantly through this thing, the events menu. Previously, it was in here, but now you have it with this, which is nice. When this event opens up as well, this will be good. This one opens up in 6 days, roughly. When does this refresh? This refreshed in 13 days, so this will also be some good opportunity for asteroids as well. I need to do some of the side quests, because I have been putting off a lot of the side quests. I still haven't gotten these? Huh. I'll have to try and get these at some point. Alrighty. You think I should 5 dupe the Withering Waves girlies? What do you mean? You'll have to elaborate in more literal ways for me to understand.
I shall be the vessel of your wishes.
Behold, the colors of the stars. This moment only.
I don't know what her main thing is, if it's attack or crit rate. I think crit rate is probably her thing. Where are... Oh, where are you at? There you are. Let's see. So it looks like it depends. If you go with chromatic foam, let's see. When the resonator inflicts fusion burst on the enemies, they gain the following effects. Gain 10% fusion damage when active, blah 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 blah. The outro skill grants the incoming resonator 25% fusion damage for 50 seconds. Ooh, that's nice. Or you can go with inflicting tune rupture. Shifting on enemies increases the tune break boost resonator in the team by 20 for 30 seconds. Effects of the same name do not stack. This one seems like the better one for if you're going for putting her in a fusion team. So it's crit rate, fusion, fusion, attack, attack. Okay. I'll go ahead and just pre-slot some echoes onto her
The colors of the stars.
so that I do not forget.
This moment only.
We want crit rate. There we go. And for the second one, we're gonna want fusion, Glacial Havoc, Glacial Havoc, Glacial Havoc. Victro. I'll have to. Oh, right. I'm gonna need. What is a summon? I'll just change this. Fusion. And equip it. And we've got fusion, fusion. Now it needs to be attack, attack. Let's see. Oop. And you'll do. Alright, so that's her lineup. Gonna need to hope I get lucky with this one. Also, we're getting to the point where I need to take my break soon. But we'll go ahead and switch over. Excuse me. All right, so what was next on the list? It was Minecraft. He was gonna play some Minecraft for a bit. So I'll switch that one over. Get the server up. I'm gonna hit Lamb up, see if he's available.
The answer is yes.
There you go. So I'm gonna need you to hop onto the server if you can.
I'm already on there, Astral.
You just said I'm already 5 dimensions ahead of you, Astral.
Yes, which is a rare thing.
Yeah. Except for the fact that, you know, I can, literally pull up the server and see that you're on it.
Yeah, that too.
Of course, I didn't do that, but I could have. Could have done that.
Yeah. So is this less of a I overtook you and you just pulled a me?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I need to go back to. I hope this is okay. For some reason, the voice mod. I don't know if you're trying to add that back in here. It never worked for me.
No, it doesn't. I have given up
yeah.
on that for right now.
Okay. It wasn't just in your server. My homestead server with other people, it wouldn't work in there for some reason either.
Yeah.
I had this guy who was working on the code and he still couldn't get it to work. So
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. I have to look into it more specifically.
okay. I was thinking that maybe I would change because I saw you earlier saying there was a mountainous area and I saw it. I was thinking about changing my location instead of a mountain. There is this awesome area in the jungle that is just right in this like bay where the river comes into this like small lake.
You're gonna be the
right
weird fisherman across the yard.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about making a fishing hut and living in it.
I mean, I ain't gonna stop you.
Yeah. But one of the problems I had was that right now, and I might need to restart my PC soon, my frames are dead right now because of the leaves. Because of all the leaves.
Oh, right, because the new version of it has like that thing. Okay, so just go into the settings and turn the graphical things down.
Okay.
Like, why was that not your first thought? It was to just turn the graphics down.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. This is not something I think about. Because I don't understand all of that. Usually in here, I'll go in here and fiddle with a lot of this stuff and hope it works, but I don't understand how any of it works.
I'm guessing this spot right here is the one you're talking about.
This one and the jungle. So how do I?
I'm looking for where you are.
I'm right next to the platform. To
The summoning altar.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what it is. Like, there's no.
It is.
There's no questioning it. That is exactly what this thing looks like.
It does. So what do I fix? Do I turn VSync off?
No, don't turn VSync off. It'll make your thing choppy. So, what you can do under the settings is you can go under video settings. If you're using the mod loader I have, it gives you a lot more options because it has performance stuff going on with it. But basically, you can just sort of go in and turn things like particles, effects, chunk distance, all that stuff. You can just turn that down.
Is chunk distance the same as simulation distance?
No, simulation distance is how far away something is for entities to render in.
Okay, and render distance?
Render distance is how many
right?
chunks are being loaded in around you.
Okay. So what do I turn render distance down to?
You turn render distance down. I have mine set to 1616.
Okay. Keep in mind, I am using Lunar right now, but it's basically the same thing.
It is not. But I know what you're getting at.
Yeah. Same difference is the way I put it. Particles. Smooth lighting on entity this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try
All right,
that. Yes.
How are you already kitted out in diamond?
Because I told you I was going to give myself the stuff that I had before I left
Okay,
on that
yeah,
server.
no. Well, technically, I gave
Yeah.
you permission for that, and I forgot about that.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, don't apologize. I gave you permission to do that.
Mhm. The right before the crash, the night before, I went down there and got like a stack of diamonds in the caves. So, yeah. Oh, I got
Because you lost enough of this, I'm gonna give you something special.
Okay.
Because you lost a lot. You lost a lot.
Oh, I have all that.
I know, they're extras.
Well, not oh, thank you.
They're extras because you lost a lot. Consider that like an apology.
Yeah. Thank you.
So if you want a good spot, I recommend coming over here.
Hold on, have you seen this? This is insane. There's a lush cave down there.
Oh yeah. The underground caverns are kind of wild in the new version.
Okay.
But if you come over here,
No, I'm just. Okay, I'm coming.
there's this really nice spot right over. I know you can't keep. I'm flying. Hang on.
Here, you mean to just go in creative mode?
No,
for a
no.
minute?
I'll just go on the ground.
Okay.
Right over here. That spot. The big open like lakeside.
Yeah, that's that's where I was thinking.
Yeah, because that's like perfect for you.
Wait, I think this one. I don't know if this is it or not. Yeah, this is like the area I was thinking about. I don't know if it's the exact same one because I was thinking. Oh crap! crap. Yeah. Let me see. Over here. Yeah, I think over here is where I wanted to be. Just like at the center of the mouth right here.
Yeah, right here is a pretty good spot. You need to make a clearing, but this is a pretty solid spot, because what you can do is you can make a dock.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's what
I was gonna make a dock.
I'm gonna do this
hut.
for you because you lost a lot of progress, so give me a moment. It's only right that I try to assist you.
What are your ideas? Sure. Can you bone mill? Well, I don't even have bones, so it doesn't matter.
By the way, this might look like a lot to some people. It is not. Lamb had a lot more than this.
Yeah. Are you just trying to give me back what I already have? Because I didn't have.
I'm trying to give you back a general estimate of what you had before.
Yeah. If you're giving me like logs and stuff, since I have plenty of it, do you want to give me bamboo, like a bunch of bamboo?
Did you have bamboo?
No, I didn't even have jungle logs. So I don't know why you're giving it to me.
Because you're surrounded by jungle logs.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, yeah.
The way I handle like inventory when it comes to returns is I base it on like wood is based on not the type of wood you had, but the environment that you're in. So I'm giving you roughly the equivalence of like what you would be building in this spot. That's the idea of it.
Gotcha.
Because it's like you got oak wood and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to make probably make the fishing hut out of.
Did you
bamboo
find
logs.
those naturally or through creative?
Oh, over there. I found them. I found them in there.
And I don't remember some of the other stuff you had. Oh, right, you had these guys. Hang on. Alright, you're gonna need these.
You got that right. The one thing I need to
Lamb.
look for is
Lamb.
cows. Yes. Oh yeah.
I love how you're just like,
I don't know if I want to keep them because I don't know how to use them
you don't.
because
They're pets.
they died last time. No, because they kept jumping on my shoulder and teleporting, and I
You
didn't
can
know how to
sit
sit
them
them down.
down.
And stuff.
You right click them. Like a dog. I don't even know what happened to the. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Come
Yeah.
on, guys.
You right click them and they sit
Gosh.
down. They perch.
My frames are terrible. I'm really gonna have to. You know what? You can just sit in the water. How about that? Oh no! Get off of me! Do not sit on me. Okay, you there? No.
I think you jump
How
and
do I
then
get you off?
crouch. There you
Thank
go.
you. Now I'm understanding. This is lovely.
Also,
Okay.
here, take this. You had this as well. I'll just put it in the thing. Alright, I think that's
This is so
about
cool.
as much as I can accommodate for right now. I don't know what all you had as a whole, though.
Me neither. It's fine.
There is one thing I will give you because I know you're going to go ham with it, and also because it will get dark eventually. There you go, Lamb. I've got you set up with a kit. You can go ahead and work from that. I am gonna go and do my thing now.
Did you put it in my chest? The thing you were giving me?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Oh, torches, lovely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need those like ASAP.
Yeah. The thing for me though is I'm gonna need some tools. Because I don't have an axe anymore, nor do I have a shovel, so I'm gonna need to make one. I'm gonna have to probably take a break here in a little bit. I've been putting it off for just a little bit, waiting for Dad to get home.
I got you.
Because once he goes through them doors, the dogs are gonna start barking.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a bed yet? I don't even. Have you started yet?
I do not have a bed. No.
Okay. I hope it was okay. I had one in my last world, and I just created one.
That is perfectly fine.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Hello, Mr. Lag or frame rate.
Do you have shaders on?
I think so. How do I turn those off?
I do have an axe.
Is it
just
under
almost
resource
dead.
pack?
No, shaders are not a resource pack. They're shaders.
Yeah.
They'll be under your video settings.
Shaders disabled. Perfect. Oh yeah, that cleared everything up. Perfect.
I need to get into a mine, start getting some stone, so that I can have a surplus of stone tools at the very least, until I can get an unearthly amount of copper.
Yep. Wow, that zombie it just dropped me a potato.
Nice. It paid the tax.
It did. We're definitely dropping you down. We're gonna need you. We get hungry up in here. We get hungry.
We're hungry. It's either we get hungry or we get hangry, and you wouldn't like us when we're hangry.
Oh yeah. And in the south you get hungry. Hungry.
Also, don't go slaughtering everything that you see.
Trust me, I'm not.
Remember how
I didn't
that
even
went?
do that in the last one. I killed a lot, but I didn't kill like everything.
Like your hands are stained with all the blood of many cows.
And my own people, so you know, there's that.
You just like You're just like sneaking up on them. Ba ba, black sheep holding an axe up, ready to just slice.
Have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's just, it gets progressively darker just as it goes.
Yes.
Lambert had a little lamb, little lamb.
Little lamb. Lambert had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow.
Makes a good-
Emphasizing the was.
Whose fleece made a good bed.
Yes. There is a lot of one block jungle trees in here, and I don't know why. It's literally just one block of wood.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I didn't know that there were one block jungle trees.
Yeah. I don't think it's supposed to be as common as it is over here, but you know,
Maybe it became more common
it
in
is.
the update.
Maybe. Alright. I get tired of these zombies. Fortunately. You stay away.
So much birch
Is
wood.
that another? Yeah, I'm in the camp of I don't like birchwood very much. I do think it has its place.
I think it's mostly
Sometimes.
good for flooring.
Yeah. I just don't like looking at it directly.
It's an interesting way to say you hate it, but okay.
Yeah. It's like, imagine telling that about somebody. You're just like, yeah, I just don't like looking at them directly.
Like, I just don't like looking at. It's no, I don't hate you. I just don't like to look at you or hear your voice.
Yeah. There's nothing about you that I want to experience, but I don't hate you.
Like, there's not a single thing about you that I enjoy in any capacity, but I don't hate you.
Yeah.
Do I wish you were dead? I think about it sometimes, but I don't wish about. I don't wish of it. I don't wish of it. It's just low key, just visceral anger and hatred, but like passively saying, nah, it's cool. When you when you hold me real stupid and you gotta tolerate him.
Yeah. Like, I only hate you in my heart. I would never actually demonstrate that.
I see what. For anyone that's not of faith, he basically. That's a good joke. I gotta say, that's actually a really clever joke.
Yeah.
For those who do not know, in scripture, one of the things is like, you've already murdered someone when you've chosen to hate them in your heart. Like, that's the context of how murder begins, because it begins in the heart. So he literally just said, I would want to murder you. That's a clever joke. That's a
Thank you.
Thank
you.
You got me with that one. That one was good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm locked in today.
I think you did it
Not
by
that
total
cloudy in the
accident,
head.
but yeah.
Well, no, I meant what I said, so I meant what I said. And I thought it would be funny, so it counts. We're gonna go with it counts.
I'll need to get a bed.
I've just about cleared this area out. You know, here's another one block. That's crazy, bro. And another one. I
Another
think they're
one.
supposed to be Yeah, I think they're supposed to be representative of bushes, but I have no idea.
I think they're meant to be sproutlings.
Maybe. Which doesn't make any sense because they're saplings.
So, jungle trees start small. So those are probably meant to be like sproutlings. The equivalents of like a jungle tree
Oh.
sproutling in
Yeah,
a decorative
I see what you mean.
stance. Ah, the sun's coming up.
Man, I started watching the sequel series to Eureka 7 recently. Again, this is like the fifth time.
You gotta
I've watched
remember to
it.
tack on the again statement.
Yeah. Sorry. This is the first time I'm watching it in or subbed. I've watched it in English every single time.
And
It
then
is-
you met me.
It is in. Yeah, exactly. And it's like a whole new experience watching it in subbed. It's
Yeah, because you
crazy.
get the actual like original acting intent.
Mm-hmm. It's so cool. Like so Eureka 7 AO, which is named after there's a character in there named Al. He's the main character in that one. And it's funny because it's one of the most hated sequels to Eureka 7. Not as bad as the High Evolution movies, but we won't get into that right now. It is not liked very much by the community, but I always thought it was a really decent sequel. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but I thought it was decent. And I'm losing train of thought.
As
Okay,
common
thank you, ADHD.
for you.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, but I was gonna say, because I already enjoyed it, but watching it in sub has been like I said, a new experience. It's so, I don't know how to describe it, because like I've interchanged Eureka 7. It somehow makes that series, the sequel series, better. Like it was average by itself, like in English, but it makes it honestly better. Like the problems that it has, that people point out, I think a lot of it is helped by the fact that it is in its native language. So
It
it's
tends
really
to
cool.
help.
It does. We're extending the walkway. It is daytime.
I surprisingly have yet to have to go and greet Dadstrel. He must be taking time getting home from work. Unless they got him in for overtime, which, knowing him, he would probably take overtime
Yeah.
if the offer was given to him. The
I don't
man,
blame. I do not blame.
the man is crazy like that.
Yeah. But what dad isn't?
True. Is he truly a dad if he doesn't make bad puns?
That's a good argument to make. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like, I say that as a joke, and you're just like, actually, you know what? He's right, you know.
Yeah. You may not be right, but you're right.
It's like, you may not be right, but you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Which is basically the same thing as being right.
Exactly. I know plenty of people who would think so.
I've seen Friends,
Yes. I've
the
seen.
TV show.
Yeah. It's like I have friends. Jimmy, your stuffed animals don't count.
Now you listen here.
Mr. Winkle does not count, sir. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, that is Sir Mr. Winkle. That is Sir Mr. Winkles with a doctorate in psychology.
Dr. Winkle? That's crazy. Okay. Sure, why not? Does he like his tea time too?
No, he doesn't like tea. He prefers coffee.
Fair enough, fair enough.
We do just come up with some of the most random garbage on just in the moment.
We do. Mhm.
Well, I say we. It's mostly me because tism.
Yeah. Oh. I could start on making bamboo logs. Problem is, you need 9 for 1 log. It is such a dumb recipe.
Well, it's the fact that like you can get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bamboo shoots in a very, very short amount of time.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Lovely. I have 2 block of bamboo to my name. This is great. We're coming up in the world. We're almost rich again. Oh
You
my
just
gosh,
be
have you heard
processed.
this? Oh, sorry, I didn't.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Dave Ramsey. You've heard of him, right?
The name sounds familiar, but it's not ringing any immediate bells.
Okay. He's a financial advisor, basically. Okay, he's got a YouTube channel, everything, and he is like the genius when it comes to capitalism. Okay, but he.
I'm gonna
So,
stop you right there.
Oh, don't worry. I wasn't going to get into all that. So he told a story once about how him and his wife became millionaires. And then he went into debt and lost all his money, had to file for bankruptcy. And then came back and became millionaires again.
Okay.
It's like, it's such a funny thing to me.
I don't know why, but that
Did
just
you
sounds like
think that-
student loans to me.
Yeah. No, there was bad investments and they went out and then
Yeah,
they
that
were
just sounds like
okay,
student
well,
loans to
It does, yeah.
me. You illustrate my point further when you enunciated it
Yeah.
with when you enunciate.
Yeah.
I say it sounds like student loans. It's more like bad invest.
Yeah.
Yep, they're back. Okay. That's how I know when my dad's home. I'll be right back.
All right, all right.
Hi everybody, I am back. Sorry for the brief delay. I also have some unfortunate news. I have to end early. And this is not because I'm tired or anything like that. Not like last time where it was because I was getting a little drowsy and such and such. No, I have to end it early because a thing came up and I have to take care of it. And it's not something I can just do very quickly. It's gonna take me the rest of the night to do this. So I do unfortunately have to call it right there. We're gonna find somebody to raid and I will catch you all tomorrow. Oh good, Kaito's live. I don't. Oh, he's doing tabletops. Oh, he's doing Match at the Gathering. Okay. We're gonna raid Kaito. Y'all have fun over at Kaito's. Again, sorry I have to end stream early, but I hope you all had a good time, and hopefully we'll have a good time tomorrow. I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.